Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are here, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the next episode of Danmachi Season 2, this being episode 6. Now, the whole, war game, obviously, celebration, wrapped up. Obviously, we had the whole thing with the debt, which Hestia is going to, slowly over time pay back. She's like working still for her. So she's really working for nothing. She's just working to, pay off the debt. So obviously they're still going to stick by her side, everyone. Well, Lily, Belle. I like what we had. It was sweet. It was kind of like the transitional episode to go into the next arc or the next story part, whatever we're going to go into. As we saw at the end of the previous episode, it looks like it's going to be revolving around Mikato and like her old familia. So, we're going to see how that goes. We're going to hop into this next episode of Danmachi, everyone, and see what we got. Here we go. Knight is here. Find customers. It's time once again to crave love. Oh, this is like a red light district, and it's like massive. Probably gonna get a lot of. I mean, Danmachi always has fan service, so but maybe more so, more than normal in this episode. Ishtar Familia, City of Lust. Oh, great. This is gonna be fun. She's gonna go see what's up with. Well, they're on to her. They're not stupid, I guess. She thought she was so slick too, huh? So she's probably gonna bring them all the way to what we saw at the beginning of the episode, like the red light district. That's where they're going. Yeah, like they don't really want to be here. Like they're holding hands. Like don't stray away from each other. They're here for a specific reason. It's not because they're actually getting themselves into this pleasure quarter. Yo, Belle. Look at Lily's face too. Belle's like, holy shit, this is a whole new world. They're definitely gonna do something with Belle. Man, he's already got some. Never mind. Oh, Belle's stuck with. They just left Belle. Wait, they just left Belle. Oh shit. If it's a very dear friend of them, it makes sense why they want to come here, because just normally they wouldn't want to come here. So she's here against her will. Where did Belle go? Look at Welp's looking around. Oh no, what is this gonna spiral into? Oh, this lucky bastard, dude. They're fine though, man. I would be like, I'm lost. Like, what do I gotta lose? Fuck it. Like, you know what? There she is, right there. Yeah, this is the girl, definitely. She looks like out of it, like she's definitely here against her will. Like I don't know if it's like drugs. Hermes is here. What is Hermes doing here? Hermes has the looks, man. So like, he has to be here for a specific reason, though. Like boys about to have a fun. Oh, he ran right into some boobies. He's like, oh man, she went right for the crotch, bro. She's strong. Uh-oh. Oh my. Dude, this lucky bastard, man. The little rookie, they got themselves a special one. And it might be a bad thing too. Like I shouldn't say he's lucky. Like he is lucky, but like, dude. Oh, Hermes. Why? Misunderstanding. This has to be Ishtar. She's probably gonna keep them all for herself. She's like, screw all of you, dude. Like they're all like tanned, man. Like whew. This man's head is some boobs in his face the whole episode. Star Familia is one of the most powerful. Okay. Innocent Belle. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't associate with him. He's so innocent, bro, because who knows what they do to him, Like, oh my god. You're gonna traumatize the man. Oh. Ew. Who's your parents? Like, what's up with you? What do your parents look like? You know how many men your tasting has ruined. Oh boy, what the hell? Look in the mirror. Yeah, she's dead serious. Belle, use this opportunity to get out of here. Oh. Busted. Are they all gonna be like fighting over it? Oh man. First to get him Amazon style. For the most part he's lucky, but that one girl, the big girl chasing him, like the ugly one, like he's not lucky there. Go, 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 go. Oh, he's probably gonna run into that one girl again. He has to. Yep. There she is. She's been waiting for him. You sure it wasn't for someone else? Oh my gosh. Like I said, this lucky man, dude. Oh my goodness. She's experienced. She probably is, like, legit, though. Like, you know, like, I'm joking around, but, like, who knows what she's been through. Man, them ears are just shot up. She about to pass out. The collarbone, though. She's a looker, though. She's cute. She's a cutie. They're just having, like, a normal conversation now. This is the most normal anything has been in this episode. Seems like she's always alone. Like, she probably doesn't talk to too many people. That's why she's like this. But, I mean, she has customers. Or maybe she doesn't because she freaked out about his collarbone. So maybe she hasn't had any customers. Or anyone. She was disowned by her family when she was 11. Things kind of spiraled into where she's at now. Damn. Aladdin. Yeah, she's falling for him. More and more and more and more. She's saying they might not see each other again. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna be seeing each other a lot more, probably. Oh, so she was meeting with Hermes. Oh. Oh god. Oh my gosh. She really wants that information, man. She really wants something. Yo, the lights turned off. She took off all the... Man, Hermes. Yo, Belle, get her out of here. Get her out of here. He's taking her away. She's getting out of this. She's definitely, like, has that princess aura. You know, like, that whole thing. Like, she could definitely be fitting of that. No. No, you're not. You better get her ass out of here. That'd be going against the Familia, though, wouldn't it? That'd be starting some shit. He's gonna go for now, but he'll be back. He's gonna save her. They'll be fine. Yo, she got this man Hermes in tears. Yo, what'd she do? Oh, she's talking about Freya. I'll steal him for... Okay, so that's who she was talking about. She was talking about Freya. Some shit is definitely brewing, starting. So, this episode of Danmachi, man, pretty... pretty wild to say the least, right? Like I was saying, like when they showed like the whole red light, all the red lights, I was like, oh, red light district, this is gonna be interesting, and definitely like I was anticipating a lot of more fan service than normal, which made sense with just the kind of where we were at, but the kind of business and what the I guess the Ishtar Familia is kind of known for, I guess, what we saw going on here in this episode. So Haruhime in Belle, like Belle's definitely gonna get her out of there, man. Like this, that's definitely not gonna be the last time they meet. But I kind of like Haruhime. I kind of like her, but I guess it would make sense that maybe that's the girl Mikato in what was her name, Chigusa. I think that's who they're looking for. Maybe, I don't know, cause she said she came from like Far East or something like that. I don't. All I think Mikato and the other girl said was that they were like friends or something. They were like childhood friends. So I don't know. She got kicked out of the Familia though. Pretty sure it is her actually who they're looking for. And Belle's like already encountered her and everything. So that's kind of wild. So they're gonna get her out of that. They're gonna get her out of that. Maybe once the connection is made, right? Belle might talk about her or something, and Mikato's like, wait, you met her or something? Like, something like that will play out, maybe. I don't know. Or once Mikato and them meet, she'll be like, wow, that's Cranwell Saba, and they're going to be like, wait, what? You guys are already acquainted? Maybe they'll do something like that. I don't know. That's how I could see it play out, but we'll see. But, I mean, we got Ishtar, potentially Ishtar Freya, like, going at it. Those familias. I don't know. I don't know if that's what we're going to see, but if Belle, tries to do something with Haruhime, like get her out of there, the Hestia Familia, that might start some shit with the Hestia Familia and the Ishtar Familia. So we might be seeing multiple familias going up against the Ishtar Familia. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm kind of excited to see them in combat, because really we just saw like their looks, and obviously they're sexy, man. Like there's no denying that. At all, right? Like Belle's a lucky ass man. Besides the freaking toad-looking girl, whatever the heck that was, I don't even know what that was. I don't even know if that was human. I was like, well, who are your parents? Where did you come from? Like, besides that, Belle's a lucky man, But I cannot wait to see them in like combat. That's gonna be wild. That's gonna be great. So yeah, Welf and them still haven't found Bell yet, though they were looking for him. Kind of lost him there. So Bell just was caught up in a whole bunch of shit in this episode, to say the least. So we'll see what we have going forward with Danmachi. Pretty fun episode. I like where it's going. I kind of like where it's going, but a lot of fan service, a lot of comedy here in this episode. But it is setting up for some interesting stuff with like Ishtar and Freya and potentially Bell, Haruhime. So it is going somewhere. Like the plot is progressing, but there is still a lot of that in here as well. We everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the 7th episode of Danmachi Season 2. Previous episode, Bell had himself a time in the pleasure quarters with like the Ishtar Familia and all that, which we really got introduced to in the previous episode. And I like what they're setting up. Although most of the previous episodes like comedy and fan service, I do like what they're setting up with like Ishtar and Freya, because she found out that Freya has like a thing for Bell, and now she's like, I guess, gonna use that against her, like try to get an upper hand somehow because she has Bell kind of in her vicinity. So we're gonna see what happens with that. Previous episode was pretty fun, I would say. Also, the introduction of Haruhime is going to be a big thing as well, which I'm pretty sure we can all assume that this is the friend that Mikato was looking for. I think we actually did see a visual of her when they were talking about her before. I don't really remember, but it just makes sense. It makes sense that she's the person that Mikato is looking for. But we're going to see what we have with the episode. That's why we're here. We're going to find out, see what we got. Episode 7. Let's get into it. Oh man, Hestia's gonna be. Yeah, she's gonna give it to him. How could you? They finally found him too. Because remember, they were looking for him the whole time. Bell, am I not good enough for you? Like, what's up? Freaking Hermes, man. Freaking Hermes. He can't say. He can't say. He promised him. We know Bell. Bell's an innocent man. He's not gonna. He's too. It's too nice. He wouldn't lie. Hestia's mad because, like, she just wants Bell to come to her. Like, what? I'm not enough for you, so you had to go to the pleasure course? Like I was saying, Bell is going to save Haruhime. Like, get her out of this situation she's in. He's gonna come back for her. They feel like somewhat responsible too, so they're gonna help him. What does that word even mean? Renard. Is that like Fox Girl? Haruhime. Yep, we figured that was her. It is her. She was so pure. Like, yeah, before we kind of find that out about her in the before, but now she's ended up like this, man. Like a total 180. That's something I did bring up with the previous episode. Like, if they try to get Haruhime out of there, it might start stuff with the Ishtar Familia. But if Ishtar's gonna go at Freya, then that's gonna stir up something. Besides even the Hestia Familia getting involved, Ishtar has her eye on him. Freya has her eyes on him. Now Ishtar as well. But now Ishtar's gonna. Bell's in some shit. He's like, I didn't do shit. Right, he's shook. I'd be scared too. Shit. Oh boy, everyone's giving it to him. The word is going around everywhere. Financial status and dungeon accomplishments. So the Ishtar Familia is pretty established. Captain is a level 5, rank 1. That was the rank 5. She almost beat Eyes. That's like when she was in her prime, but that chick is scary, man. And Haruhime, nothing on her. About 5 years ago, the Ishtar Familia was accused by several familiars of having members who were far stronger than the levels that were being reported to the guild. So what goes on in the pleasure quarters is just like all up for whatever, like it's just crazy. I mean, with what she was just saying, going into with what Ishtar did, that's wild. Oh, Mikado found her. She came back here by herself. Yo, you saw her from her reaction. She definitely knows who Mikado is. She's just acting like she doesn't. Probably for a reason, because to make a scene right here out of it, yeah, I don't know if that'd be too smart. Aisha's always there, like, like when Haruhime and Bell, like when Haruhime took Bell out of there, she was there. Like, Aisha's always watching. Oh, look at little Haruhime. She had a noble birth. She heard about their shrine and then she gave them food. And that's how they met. Okay. Oh, that, yeah, that makes sense. Definitely. I think most people probably be driven to help her. And now she's kind of in the same position, like she's alone, like, right? So really, because of Haruhime, she got her status. That is, wow. Haruhime was deceived and sold to a slaver. That's when they left the Far East and came. So she's been in this position for like a while. Let's give her freedom. Yeah, see, like I was saying, she's in the same kind of position now. That whole loneliness thing, right? How we see her now. If you get involved, you're gonna end up with a war. Like there's no beating around the bush with it, or no like getting out of that. Prostitutes can be bought for the right price. That's probably gonna be a lot for her. 2 or 3 million. And Belle and Mikato are determined. They're both in on this. Mikato's getting fired up. It makes sense though, because it's, you know, her friend. Does that change things? That it's a Renard. Just judging from his reaction, it seems like it may have just changed everything. It was delivering something to Ishtar. An item called the Killing Stone. No idea. Yeah, never have heard of it. No idea what it is. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. That's her piece right now. She doesn't have him yet, but that's the, you know, what she's kind of relying on. Him and Mikato, well, Belle are gonna come to you. They're trying to get Haruhime, you know, so it might be. They might not have to really chase after him so much. Mikado and Belle trying to raise that money. Even Hestia's never heard of the Killing Stone thing. I'm assuming it's related to Haruhime, yeah, because he brought it up after they brought up Haruhime and that she was a Renard. But yeah, they already down. Oh, they're in the dungeon too? Well, they're kind of smart for that, actually. Whoa. Some kind of like power boost from Haruhime? Is that what the Killing Stone does? So Haruhime has to have some kind of like ability or something. Oh boy, here we go. Woo. Oh man. Yeah, it's like she's got like a boost though, like a power boost or something, you know? Like her abilities have been amplified, or her strength. Oh, they would. That's dirty, man. you can't do that, you know? That left off at a good spot though, man. So yeah, things definitely at the end they're getting heated up. Next episode's probably gonna be really good. I would assume or imagine. But you know, we learned kind of the origins, like with Haruhime and Mikato, and also this Killing Stone thing, which is obviously related to Haruhime. Like, so she definitely has some kind of ability or some kind of, if that's what actually happened there, you know, with what they did with the ritual or whatever, that it amplified like Aisha's ability and probably the others as well. Then that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, right? That they're just using her for that. Because so far, you know, what we've just thought that she's just been someone who doesn't really fight, you know, non-combat, just kind of like a prostitute, you know, doesn't really. But they obviously have some use for her, as we're seeing here. So that's definitely something to, you know, I'm curious about to learn more about with Haruhime and the Killing Stone and all of that. So yeah, man, potential like crazy stuff going on, obviously with the Hestia Familia, Belle in particular, because Ishtar wants Belle to kind of get at Freya, to use that piece, you know, with Freya to start a war there. So if like Freya is getting involved in the Hestia Familia and in the Ishtar Familia, you know, those three groups in familias, you know, that's gonna be wild. That's gonna be wild. If it actually ends up being like a war, you know, maybe not like an official war game, but like an actual like, you know, war just, you know, throughout. That's gonna be pretty wild. So yeah, I like where it's going, man. I like where it's going. I really like the Mikato focus as well, because she's been getting a lot of shine with this, you know, with this new arc. So yeah, it's nice to see her like fired up and all like that with Belle. So we still got, you know, kind of a long way to go. It's probably, you know, it's Danmachi, so we're maybe gonna do it pretty quickly, like we saw with what happened with like Apollo and the war game and all of that. But they'll still have to rescue Haruhime, you know, get her out of what she's in, because they're gonna do that. I don't think like as we're seeing right here, they're not gonna be able to negotiate to buy her right now as it stands because they're getting like separated and they're gonna learn probably what is actually going on with her and the Killing Stone and all of that. So we gotta wait and see for that. This is a good episode though. This is a solid episode, especially to build up for the next episode, which I think is gonna be really good. Or at least I'm anticipating it to be. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about with this episode of Danmachi. Let me know what you guys thought of this one. If you did enjoy the reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.